So the participant information, contact informations, and alternate contacts forms are optional, but I'm going to review them now in case your site decides to use them. The participant information form includes the first name, last name, preferred name, date of birth, and enrollment date. There is actually one field here which is required, and that's the enrollment date. That is generally the date that the participant completes the baseline questionnaire. That's often the same date as the consent date, but may not be the same. And the reason we want that enrollment date entered here is because the scheduling grid of dates when windows open and close for all of the follow-up visits and chart reviews is based on when they were enrolled. You can enter information in here if you wish, but you don't have to. Once you've entered this information, make sure that you click the Save button so that your information is saved. If you have not made any changes, then you don't need to click the Save button, but if you've made changes and you navigate away from this, whether by clicking another link or closing the website, that information will not save. So please remember to click that blue Save button anytime you make a change that you want to keep. If I'm navigating back to Anxious Antelope's forms, I can click on the Forms List link up here in the red header, and then I can navigate to the client's contact information. This is intended to be this particular participant's information, where I can add phone numbers, for example. Here I'm adding a pretend phone number for Anxious Antelope. I can add in any notes that I wish here, and then I can remember to click the Save button. If I then click on Contact Info in the red header bar, I'll see all of the phone numbers that have been entered for this client. So at the moment there's only one, but I'm going to enter another one so that we can see what it looks like if there are multiple phone numbers added. So now that I have two phone numbers here in contact information, I can see that they are ranked. The number at the top of this should be the first priority number to call. I can reorder these by clicking on the arrow buttons on the left-hand side here. If I click on it and drag, I can drag and drop and reorder them. You'll see that the rank number changes. So now this 222 number is at the top and should be the first number to try when I'm calling this person. So this is information specifically for the participant, but I can also navigate back to this person's forms and click on alternate contacts to enter information about other people who might know how to reach my client. So I can type in Antsy Anteater, for example. This might be a friend of Anxious Antelopes who would know how to reach who would know how to reach Anxious Antelope. And I can enter in phone numbers for them, and these work just the same way as the information that's in the participant's contact information. So I can save these, and there will be a list of alternate contacts, and you can use the arrow icon on the left-hand side to reorder contacts as well if I wish. Okay, so those three are generally optional. The only information that we really need on the participant information form is that enrollment date.